targeting mangrove jack today. First thing this morning, low light, working a little surface popper. Yep, jack. Oh, go. Oh, got me in the tree. I think that's pretty much all over. Oh, he's still on there, He's on the other side of the log. The line's jammed in there. That's the leader, so there he is. Oh, he got back in. Get out of there. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at that. I'm just grabbing this guy. Oh, mangrove jack. This is one of those species that people travel all over the country to get hold of. We've been lucky this morning, working a little surface popper. That guy's just come in. He's thought it was a mullet, and this is what we're doing with it. We're gonna make it look like a wounded little mullet on the surface. That mangrove jack has come up, eaten it, and as you saw, pinned me back into that tree, and that's their modus operandi. They grab their bait, they grab their tucker and head back home, and I reckon we're pretty lucky to get this guy out. That's a fantastic way to start the morning when you're going for a jackfish. Nice and early, the tide's pushing in. Mangrove jack, wherever they are in the country, they live in different environments and they live at different water levels. So it's not a matter of one lure does all. We need to cover those bases from the top right down to 30 feet. I just threw a nice little light 3 to 5 kilo spin rod. It's loaded up with about 15 pound braid, 20 pound leader, and just a little walk the dog. You can use little cup face poppers. Then as the day progresses, I might go to a little bit heavier. I'm going about 5 to 8 kilo spin stick. It's loaded up with 20 pound braid, 30 pound leader. Because this next one I might throw a sinking lure, or I might throw a hard body lure that's a lot tighter to the cover. So you've got to wrestle them out very quickly. So you need that extra weight, that extra strength to get them out. The next thing I look at is a bait caster. So if you're going to throw a bigger lure, looking for those bigger fish, a bait caster is a lot easier. So this bait caster, 5 to 9 kilo. So it's got a lot more grunt, so pulling power. Again, I've stepped up the braid, it's 30 pound braid, and the leader, so I'll go up to 40 pound. The other one I like is in deep water holes, like in the rock bars and holes, down vertical pylons, is like a sinking vibe. You get the vibes down there and you can hop them. So you're leaving the lure right in the strike zone for a lot longer, rather than casting it out and retrieving it back, casting it out, retrieving it back. You cast it out and you can actually just hop it. Drop it down and hop it. And that leaves those lures nice in there. So what we're going to do now is go and see if that's going to work for us today. Yep. Oh, there we go. Here's one. What have we got here? Oh, I've got an estuary cod. So one of the things about dropping vibes on rock bars for jacks, don't always get jacks. That's a lovely little estuary cod. They grow a lot bigger than that. That's just one of the other species you get when you're targeting mangrove jack or anything around the rocks. I love a little estuary cod. So we talked about little surface poppers. Now there's the walk the dog style, which is this type of thing, which imitate that mullet nice and gently across the top. The other one is like a blue pail type, like a spitting type popper. And what that does, it's like a prawn. So when a prawn goes flick, 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 that's what we're going to imitate with the spitting type popper. It's a great way to pull fish from an area, because fish down there's gone, hey, there's a prawn in trouble or there's a fish in trouble, and they'll actually travel up and grab them. When the sun comes out and the fish go deeper in the snags, that's when we want to get a lure, a hard body in close to those. And you've got to do the work. You've got to jerk, jerk, jerk. It's just that wind, wind, wind. Pause. Pause is very important, because the fish comes up right up behind it and all of a sudden it stops in front of it. They've got to make that decision. Do I eat it or do I go home? A lot of the times, if it looks sick enough, they eat it. Yep, there we go. Oh, nice little jack, nice little fellow. So that's a little mangrove jack. That's what we've just done there. We're just casting that hard body lure in, to making it look wounded and injured, which is pretty much the key to catching any sort of fish that you're trying to catch on a lure. Mangrove jacks especially, they love that pause, sitting that lure right in front of them. They're just coming behind it. Oh, and they love it. It's like a lunch. So there you go. We've thrown a bit of surface. We've vibed, and we're having a cast. So hopefully between those techniques, you should be able to, if you're really lucky, get amongst these beautiful fish.